3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
The Puff and Steph Podcast, back for another week of fun. Thank you guys very much for being with us. There's a lot that's been going on over the weekend. A lot more stuff has been canceled. I don't even know what to do, Steph. It's like I kind of want to have a social life, but Corona's saying you don't get to have one.
Yep. Not letting that happen.
You know, I can't go to hockey games. I never really would go to basketball games to begin with, but, you know, can't go to baseball games. My father-in-law lives down in Florida, really close to where the Pirates play their spring training games.
Yes.
I can't even, we've gone a couple years, and I can't even go this year.
I know. All the fun stuff's getting canceled.
Yeah. I do have a funny travel story, though, that you're going to like. So, you know, my biffer, my best friend Scooter.
Yes.
I think I told the story here on the show. Him and his wife were supposed to go to Thailand, but because of everything happening in Asia with the coronavirus, remember, they couldn't go to Thailand anymore.
I remember you saying that.
So they had some time that was like set aside to go on vacation. So they decided to go to a place they've never been before. They decided to go to South Carolina. So they drove from where they live in Delaware down to South Carolina, and instead of staying at a hotel, because hotels were expensive down there, they did an Airbnb. They found a great deal on an Airbnb. It was like $100 a night. It was this condo, not a very big place, but it was only two of them, so they didn't care.
Right.
So they left, and it was like a 12-hour drive or something like that. So they're driving, and Scooter calls the guy who owns the condo and says, "Hey, man, by the way, we got a little bit of a late start, so we're not going to get there until 1 or 2, maybe even 3 in the morning." And the guy goes, "Oh, that's tough." And Scooter goes, "Well, I have the code to get in, right?" He goes, "Yeah, but you guys are probably going to wake me up." And Scooter's like, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you know, I'm kind of a light sleeper and the walls are kind of thin in the condo." They didn't realize they booked the guy's extra bedroom. They thought they booked the entire condo.
Oh, no.
And they're like, "It's weird." And then they said, because I was actually talking to them while they were driving, and Scooter's wife Meg sent me the listing. And I go, "Guys, I can't give you a pass on this one." Right at the top, it said shared space.
Really?
Yeah.
So they just missed that part.
I said, "I can't give you guys a pass. I want to be on your side. I do, but I cannot give you guys a pass. It says shared space."
Right.
So
They thought it was like their own.
They thought they were going to get this guy's
whole
condo for a few days.
And it was literally just the bedroom, and they'd have to share like the kitchen and living space. That's so weird.
They do get their own bathroom.
But like sharing a living room and a kitchen, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So imagine you're going on vacation. I don't care if it's with your boyfriend or with your girlfriends, whatever, right? You think you're getting one thing, and you're more than halfway there. You're only a couple hours out, and then you realize, oh no, we don't get the whole condo. We get one bedroom in the condo.
Right.
What do you do in that situation? They were actually looking around at other Airbnbs.
Right.
Everything was booked or way too expensive. This fit their budget. They had already lost a little bit of money from their changing their travel plans with the whole, they're not going to Thailand anymore.
Yeah.
So they don't want to spend a ton of money. They don't want to get a hotel. Do you still go through with it?
At that point, yeah, because you don't have any other options. I guess you have to.
I mean, your other option would maybe be to sleep in the car that night and then try when it's daylight out.
Try to find somewhere else.
Yeah.
I would want to take it for the night at least, and like
Right.
suck it up and sleep in this weird guy's, bedroom for a night. Lock the door while you're sleeping.
Well, that's just it. I look at it like this. Not only are you in some other guy's space and you lock your door while you're there, but then all your stuff is sitting out.
Right.
I don't know how
really
it works.
trust.
Do you get a key can you lock that room
Right.
when you're not there? Because it's not like they're going to be hanging out. And that was kind of how they justified staying in that situation, is that they were going to be walking around— right? So they weren't necessarily that mad at the situation because they knew they weren't going to be there.
Right. So that's not a huge deal, just there to sleep.
But also, it's a huge deal because you have a lot of stuff there.
Right.
So you're
That's
gone.
true.
Does this guy go through your belongings?
Right.
You come home, he's like, hey, man, I like your shoes.
Those are pretty
you brought.
cool.
It's a really nice necklace you have. I just go through your stuff when you're not here.
And I'm sure Airbnb tests for like making sure these people are safe, but like
They
can
have
you really
ratings.
but can you yeah, but like it's hard to really prove that you can trust a stranger.
And it was really funny is they like had this revelation while they were on the phone with me.
Wow.
So Scooter knows that I'm awake late at night and he was driving, so he called me. And I was just talking to them on speakerphone and his wife was like, hey, I don't think this place we're by ourselves. And because the way the guy was talking to him on the phone, it made them double check a couple things. And sure enough, right at the top of the page, shared space.
And they just didn't even notice that part.
No.
Yeah, that's awkward. I mean, obviously it's a good deal, but I want to be able to like have my own space, especially when you're on vacation. I don't want it to be awkward, like coming out to get coffee in the morning and Jeff's sitting at the table.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Hi, Jeff.
And then you have to like be forced to make awkward small talk. I don't know why someone would even want to do that in their own house.
That was where I was going to say. Let's turn it around. Let's be Jeff.
Right.
Okay. If you're Jeff, now you have strangers in your house whenever you leave your house. And it's open. Your
Right.
stuff is open. Your room is open. Maybe you install locks on the doors or something, for bedrooms. But what's to stop these people from stealing from you, other than the fact that you do have their information and credit cards and things like that?
Right, but still, I mean, people are crazy. You can't trust anybody.
All right. So if you're in their situation, do you spend one night, or I think they're doing 4 nights?
4 nights is a lot. But at that point, if you've already paid for it, I guess
nights
just
with
stick
Jeff.
it out and just only be there when you're sleeping and then leave to go do everything else.
All right. Well, let's take a couple years from now, right? You decide I want to move out on my own. I'm going to be independent, Steph. And you go and you get yourself like you buy yourself a small house or something. Do you ever see yourself renting out a room?
No. I don't even care how much money I would make. It's not worth the awkwardness.
I mean, it could potentially pay for your mortgage or your rent.
I wouldn't want to have to feel like I'm entertaining people. I don't like strangers all the time.
I would look at it like this. Well, they're paying to be my friend. So I must be some sort of special person.
There you go. It
Because
makes you feel good.
It does. It would. It would make me be like, look at all of my friends. I have new friends coming over every weekend.
I'm so popular.
And my rating would be really low because all the comments would be like, yeah, nice place, good room, private entrance, own bathroom. Owner just tries way too hard to be your friend while you're
It's a
there.
little annoying.
Yeah, we wanted to go out one night, but we thought, he already had the Monopoly game set up. And when we started to leave, we're pretty sure he cried. So we turned around and, will not rent from again. That would be me. So Steph and I just look at it a couple different ways. She looks at
Little
it
bit.
like it's creepy and scary. I look at it like, hey, look, everyone. New friends. Misconnection Monday happens in minutes.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
When times are tough, the Shack has your back. Joey's Chicken Shack in Camp Hill. Joey's makes it easy to get their amazing food on your table. Get Joey's delivered using DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, and more. Plus, they have a speedy carryout service. Make sure you try their party platters of wings, tenders, and mac and cheese that'll feed even the hungriest families. And end your meal with a delicious dessert like cake pops from Sweets by Melanie. Joey's Chicken Shack, 1104 Carlisle Road in Camp Hill. Located at the Shops at Cedar Cliff off the New Cumberland exit of I-83.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Have you been wanting to take a step toward plant-based wellness but don't know where to start? CBD American Shaman of PA is here to help. Simply stop into one of their 4 locations across Central PA and learn what path is best for you. Brianne says, everyone here is so kind, inviting, and knowledgeable. The only place to get CBD. Their prices are great, and it works so much better than any other CBD product I've ever used. 10 out of 10, I will always recommend. Mention the Puff and Steph podcast in store and receive a free bottle of CBD. Find out more at hempushealth.com. Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
We do it every single week. It is Missed Connection Monday. Steph and I scour the pages of Craigslist to help Central Pennsylvania find that special someone. Steph, do you have some good ones ready today?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Missed Connection Monday begins right now.
I picked this one because it is different than most we read, and you will probably understand why. It's called Blonde with Golden. You were walking on a paved trail with your dog. It seemed very friendly. The dog's not an
I already
it,
know why you
first of
picked
all.
it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you.
You had a bob hairstyle and a beautiful smile. You're probably a local or just passing through, and I imagine that you have a partner. But on the off chance that you don't, I'd love to speak with you. I'm the long-haired, slim male that you passed wearing a blue jacket.
All right, well, you love the fact the dog was included.
Yes.
My issue with it is he really just assumed a lot. Like, I'm going to guess that you are just passing by, or maybe you live here, or maybe you're single, but maybe you're with someone.
Yeah, it was weird.
You ever have someone leave you a message and they're guessing what you're doing?
Yes.
Right? So it's like you send them to voicemail, like, hey, Steph, it's your aunt. I'm going to, I'm guessing you're out with friends.
Yes.
Maybe you're, I don't know, taking a bath or a nap. I know how hard you work. Or,
bath.
Maybe you're out walking the dogs and don't have your phone. Or maybe you're on the other line. I know you're popular and people like you. Like,
Yep.
Why do you have to guess what I'm doing?
Right. Leave your message. Get to the point. You know what, though? I don't leave voicemails often, but when I do, I think I might be guilty of that. With people that I'm close to. Like, if it was my mom and she didn't answer, I'd probably say, like, I'm sure you're, like, busy with this or you're doing this. That's a really funny point. I feel like family does that. Your aunt would definitely do that.
Yeah. So that's what this guy was doing.
Yep.
I'm guessing you live here, or maybe you're from out of town, or never seen you before, but you're beautiful. I'm assuming you're with someone, but maybe you're not.
But I respected that he said, on the off chance that you don't have a partner, I'd love to speak with you. So he's not into her either way. He just wants to if she's single. I respect that.
C&J Pizza Friday night. You and I had a little banter. You were with 3 others. If you see this and want to chat, tell me something that would let me know it is you. What you had on, maybe, hairstyle. That's it. This is why I read this one. I think this guy actually had, assuming that this girl reads it, assuming it gets to her, I think he has a good chance, and I'll tell you why. She was with 3 other girls, and out of the 4 girls, he was like, I want you.
Right. That's true. And he didn't just say, he didn't cast that wide net.
Right. He didn't go, hey, any of the 4 girls that were C&J Pizza,
right,
you'll do just fine.
A lot of people take that route. They're just going for any of them.
Right. No,
that's sweet.
He said, You are the only one of those 3, or the 4 girls. The rest were wildebeests.
Right.
So
That's flattering.
I think this guy might have a shot.
She must have been the hot friend.
And he wasn't that creepy. Yeah, she must be the girl that hangs out with all the ugly girls.
That girl.
Yeah.
This guy is looking for Instacart lady near East Prospect Road. I know it's a fat chance you will see this, but I would love to talk to you. You came to East York yesterday, and I told you that I like your tattoo.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
For the Instacart lady.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was, because that's like grocery delivery.
Right.
So I thought it was like a guy who got Instacart delivered to his house.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So he was like, you know where I live. I'm going to keep ordering Instacart until you're the one that shows up again or something like that. To me, that was a little disappointing.
I know. I thought it was going to be a lot creepier, but it could have been. He didn't really say. He was very vague. He just like, you came to East York.
Yeah.
So it could have been.
And so I'm just going to wait for you. Next time I'm following you home. Walmart, kicking myself for not telling you how good you looked. Wednesday night, around 9 p.m., you were shopping in and around the baby section. I passed you once, but had to go to the bathroom and cross paths with you again. Single mom, at least while I was at Walmart.
What? You're not normally a single mom?
No, so she was a single mom. So he was saying that she was single at least while she was Walmart. So she must have been there alone or with a kid or something.
Oh, okay.
He said maybe in a white zip and maybe. Why does he keep saying maybe? And maybe Louis V bag. Flip flop.
This guy's very vague.
Yeah. Maybe you had this on, maybe you had that on. Maybe he's kind of casting a wide net without casting the wide net.
Probably.
He had flip flops on. You look great. I was grabbing a few things. A male, tall, gray shirt, late 20s, early 30s. Why don't you just say how old you are?
Doesn't he know his own age? What is this guy okay? He doesn't know anything. Maybe my name is John.
But maybe it's also Carl. Perhaps it's Steve.
He has no idea what's happening in his own life. That's a shame.
It is. I feel bad for him. That's your Misconnection Monday. You know, once misconnections happen, these people get together, they start dating, and then things like this happen. A German woman, fearful that a burglar was trying to break into her second-floor apartment, called police after she heard someone climbing up her balcony shortly after midnight.
Ew. Oh, that's a bad movie.
Yeah?
That would creep me out.
Police arrived just in time and found that the burglar was a man carrying flowers and a bottle of wine who turned out to be the woman's boyfriend.
Oh, he was trying to be romantic like the movie.
Is that romantic, though?
If it's unexpected, probably not.
Climbing, not like, yeah, climbing the side of a woman's house?
I mean, the idea is sweet. It was a good thought. He meant well. But unannounced and uninvited,
That's how you get shot, man.
Yeah, right. Don't put yourself in that position.
What if she had a gun? And she just pointed it down the balcony, pop, pop, pop.
Right.
All of a sudden, she's like, oh, I killed my boyfriend. Time to get on Tinder.
Right.
Okay.
You gotta be careful.
Steph, dude climbs you up to, like, you live on a second floor, right?
Yeah.
Or your room is. You hear someone climbing up your second floor?
Oh, I'd be terrified.
You do a little rat-a-tat-tat on your windows?
Oh my gosh. I would die. I would have a heart attack.
What if he brought candy?
If once I saw that it was him, I'd probably cry out of like relief and happiness. But just hearing that noise outside my window, I would hide. The thing is, I'm not one to like come out with a gun or a baseball bat. I would just like hide in the closet. I'd be too scared.
You and Zoe?
Yep.
You just have Zoe's little mouth covered. Don't make a word.
Yep. I take
He's
the dogs
coming
in.
for us.
Yep.
And then the dude walks in, gets in your window, and he's like, why is she not in her room at midnight? Who is she with? And then all of a sudden he thinks you're cheating on him.
Yep. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, and you can bust out of the closet, scare him, he punches you.
Yeah. So that's,
yeah, you know what, guys? Don't do this. Just, you know what? Just front door is fine.
yeah, there's so many bad endings.
Front door is really fine, you know? Or like, let's say your brother heard someone climbing up the side of the house. I mean, he's going to go into like, I'm assuming he'll go into man mode
Oh, yeah.
and try to defend the family.
Right. That would just be bad. Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're setting yourself up for failure.
Neighbor sees it.
Right. It just looks sketchy.
Yeah.
It was a good thought, though. Good try, bud. Good try.
See, that's why guys don't try. Try.
Oh, here we go.
Because even when guys try, they find a way to mess it up. So, you know what, everyone? The advice of the day, let's just stop trying.
Or just use the front door.
No,
One way or the other.
Stop trying.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Do your kids lose their house keys? Do you hide a key near your front door for friends, relatives, the cleaning lady, or pet sitter? Do you need a better way to secure your home? Let ITD Systems and Security solve all your problems. ITD has the knowledge and experience to install smart home features like smart locks, motion sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, and wireless keypads that control everything. Plus, you can turn off lights, lock doors, and view any of your cameras right from your cell phone or tablet. Turn your house into a future house and add peace of mind to your life with ITD Systems and Security. To find out more, visit itdssi.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
When times are tough, the Shack has your back. Joey's Chicken Shack in Camp Hill. Joey's makes it easy to get their amazing food on your table. Get Joey's delivered using DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, and more. Plus, they have a speedy carryout service. Make sure you try their party platters of wings, tenders, and mac and cheese that'll feed even the hungriest families. And end your meal with a delicious dessert like cake pops from Sweets by Melanie. Joey's Chicken Shack, 1104 Carlisle Road in Camp Hill. Located at the shops at Cedar Cliff off the New Cumberland exit of I-83. Have you been wanting to take a step toward plant-based wellness but don't know where to start? CBD American Shaman of PA is here to help. Simply stop into one of their 4 locations across Central PA and learn what path is best for you. Brianne says, everyone here is so kind, inviting, and knowledgeable. The only place to get CBD. Their prices are great, and it works so much better than any other CBD product I've ever used. 10 out of 10, I will always recommend. Mention the Puff and Steph podcast in store and receive a free bottle of CBD. Find out more at hempushealth.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Okay, friends, we're back on the show. Was my dog freaking out again? He just can't stop freaking out while we're doing the shows.
Such a fluff ball of excitement.
So a few days ago, we talked about Joey Chestnut eating all those Big Macs.
Yes.
Right? Remember, he ate like 36 and 38 minutes or something like that. And you know, we just talked about it, how you like Big Macs, but the way you do it, if you were to ever order, is like the McDouble with the Big Mac sauce and all that stuff. Did you hear what McDonald's is doing with their Big Macs?
No.
They are doubling them.
Is that necessary?
McDonald's is adding a double Big Mac to its menu for a limited time. The double Big Mac, which costs $5.49, has 4 burger patties on it.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if we need that.
720 calories, 43 grams of fat. By comparison, the regular size Big Mac has 540 calories, so you're adding almost 200 calories.
I will admit, I would think it'd be more than 720 calories, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I would think it'd be over 1,000 for sure. I mean, their Shamrock Shakes have like 1,000 calories.
Do they? I think. Fun fact, maybe controversial fact. I think those are gross.
You know what? I haven't had one in years. I try to stay away.
I think they're gross. Got the wife one a few weeks back, and she's like, "They're so good." And I tried it again. No.
I feel like I'd probably like it, but it's been years.
No.
Because they're so bad, so I try not to.
It's you know what, like, If it were good, I probably would have more of them because obviously I don't care what I eat as much as you do. But I don't. Every 3 years, I go, you know what? I know I didn't like this last time, but I'm gonna try it again. See what happens. And then 2 sips in, I go, I hate this. Why did I do this?
You hate it?
I don't like it.
Wow.
I don't like them.
Last time I had it, I do think I liked it. They have an alcoholic one at a restaurant in Harrisburg that I got, and I wasn't overly impressed. I mostly just like the whipped cream on top. Mm-hmm. But the original, I always thought it was good.
No, not a fan.
Wow, I think that's a hot take, Pop.
I don't know. I don't find them good. I find a lot of things at McDonald's good. Just not that.
You know what gets people excited about it is that it's only once a year. I mean, that sells itself because people are like, I have to get this now or I can't until next year.
It's a supply thing. It's a supply-based advertising where you say it's like when you look on Amazon, you're like, oh, that's cool, and then you see at the bottom, only 8 left.
Yep.
Right.
Gets me every time.
Yeah.
Even if it says only 45 left, I'm like, oh no, only.
With all the people looking at Amazon right now. Man, if I hit refresh, I bet it's down to 43.
Right.
So, yeah, fun fact about me. Hot take, whatever you want to call it.
Wow.
I am not a Shamrock Shake fan, and I also will not be trying the 4 hamburger pattied Big Mac.
No, I don't. Maybe if I was just trying to make myself feel sick for some unknown reason.
You know what I think you would do it? This is how I think you would do it. Steph, I bet you can't eat that.
Yeah.
That's how it would work.
Yep. Because I'm too competitive.
And here's the thing. I've been with you. I've eaten with you. We've hung out. I know what you're capable of in terms of eating. So I would never personally challenge you because you would show me up and make me look stupid. But that's how I think you would end up eating one of those things. Is if someone said, I bet you can't even eat that. And you're like, pay for it.
Watch me.
Yeah, you pay for it and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I couldn't say no to that.
Challenge accepted.
Yep.
Biatch.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to play the poll. 62% of people claim they know how to do this, even though they have never actually done it by themselves.
Claim they know.
Claim they know how to do this, even though they've never actually done it by themselves.
47%? You said?
I don't know where you got that number from. 62%.
Close.
I have done this.
By yourself?
By myself.
Changed your oil. Is that it?
No.
Oh, change a tire. Change a headlight. Oh,
change a tire.
Ding, 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 ding.
The fact that you knew it was about cars is amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. I think I said that because if you asked me if I knew how to jump my car, I'd probably say yes with a little bit of confidence.
Right.
But in reality, I've only ever done it with someone else's assistance. I wouldn't do it completely by myself.
Okay.
So that's why it made me think of car stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
It could have been so many different things. And I was so sad that because you said change your, and I was like, she's going to get it right. Then you went oil, and I went,
That's why you paused.
yeah, because at that time, do I say, oh, that's really close? Because then all of a sudden, your next guess is going to be change the tire, but you said change the tire anyway, so.
Wow.
Steph, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
It's a good way to end the show.
I think so. So, let's talk about tomorrow a little bit. Tomorrow, we're going to have a special guest in the studio.
Yay.
We'll tell you who it is. It's not going to be a surprise. Our friend Olivia is coming back.
A very, very special guest.
Actually, she's going to be in for a few shows this week, so we're going to have some fun with her. We're going to play some games with her, see what's going on in her life. And I'm curious because she travels a lot for her music. I'm curious to know if she's been affected by the Corona thing. I'm sure she has.
Right.
I'm sure there's been cancellations and stuff.
And we'll have to have a little birthday party for her because her birthday
was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
2 weeks
Monday.
ago. Yeah.
No, a week ago.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll see her tomorrow. We're very excited about it, and we'll see you guys too. It's a podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.